Happy September, everybody. I am thrilled that you are here on my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Heather Mattern. I am the author of The Gray Muse and Love, Sex, and Other Miscommunications. And on my channel, you're going to find all kinds of writer mama rambles and chaotic beauty. And today is exactly that. I want to start, before I show you this crazy thing that I did for the month of August, by saying that I have two teenage daughters who love YouTube, and one of my daughters is a booktuber, and so she's got her own channel and is just doing wonderful with it. But in the process, because I have two teenage daughters, I have discovered makeup stuff on YouTube, learning about makeup, and it's just been fun, a fun little journey. But one of the things that most of the makeup people do is they do what's called empties, where they show you what they've used, the makeup they've gone through, and whether or not they would repurchase them again. Well, I love that idea, and so I'm putting my own little spin on this. And so for August, I collected some Writer Mama empties that I want to share with you. So I've got this big old bag. Yes, it's Oakley. My husband and I are both big Oakley sunglass fans. And inside, I'm just gonna show you some of my very own empties. And I will start with a notebook. This was my August notebook. You can see I filled it all up. And so this is my first empty as a writer mama, or I guess you could say full. But I completed a notebook. Along the same lines, let me see what else is in here. I completed another little notebook. This is one of my Midori inserts, and I use this as a right brain planner, manifest journal, to-do lists, all of that kind of stuff, which I may end up doing a flip of this for you guys, just so you can see. This is my first month doing it, and I really, really loved it. Just stapling things in here, cards I received. It was super fun. So I may decide to do that and show you guys a flip through of all that. Okay, here are some of the empties that I ordered. This is, see, it's not in there anymore. This is something that I ordered from Ksenia and Skay, which the Blue Sparrow books. So there's that. I also ordered Night Cycles from Beth Morey. So there's that came in. And I went to Body Mind Spirit and got some tools for my new coaching practice that will be launching soon, which I'm super excited about. So these are the bags those came in. These are my little empties purchases. All right. As a writer mama, coffee, and specifically I'm lazy. I used to make my own cold coffee, but as we're nearing the end of summer, I don't think ahead, and so this makes it super easy that when I want a nice coffee, I grab this and add my yummy stuff to it. So yeah, I went through one of those in August, which I will probably not be going through anymore, just because fall's here and I usually don't do iced coffee through the winter and the cold season. I don't know though, it's super sunny and warm here. So I may. For, let's see here. Let's do books next. So these are books that I read in August. So I guess you can consider them empty because I went through them. As a writer mama, I write and I read and I drink wine and coffee and buy stuff. So I finished this Artful Blogging magazine that my friend gave me. She gifted it to me, and it is beautiful. It's one of my favorite magazines. I also, as you saw, I purchased and read both Ksenia and Skay's Blue Sparrow books. Amazing. If you're a writer, read them. I mean, I think other people would enjoy them too, not just writers, but they're really quick. I actually went through both of them in a day, and I've got things highlighted, you know, and not that you can see the orange highlight, but I read those. Night Cycles, another beautiful collection. This is a poetry collection by Beth Morey, and this was one also that I purchased this month and went through, and you can see there's stuff highlighted in there. Also beautiful, beautiful poetry. I'm not going to do reviews on each of these because I'm not a booktube channel. I just wanted to kind of show you what my month of August looked like. All right, Askformations. Loved this book. It totally put a new spin on affirmations for me, and I've been using the tips and things she mentions in her book, and it is changing my life. It will definitely be a part of my coaching practice in the future. Askformations by Chris Alexandria. The last book that I went through was Juicy Pens, Thirsty Paper by Sark. I just got this book actually. It was $1.50 on my vacation that I just got back from. Beautiful, loved it. My daughter is planning on reading it next. Yeah, great book. I also read Spirit Junkie by Gabrielle Bernstein. I don't have that on me because it was on my Kindle, but I did go through that one. Okay, fun stuff. Let's see here. Candles. Tiki Colada. I'm finishing up the summery stuff, and as a writer mama, I am a huge journaler. So the first thing I do when I wake up is sit and journal, and I light a candle when I do so. And this one, it's a 3-wick candle. Okay, guys, this I got at Walmart for $4.93. Oh, I can smell it already. It makes the whole house just, it's perfect. I got this at Walmart for $4.93. I love Bath & Body Works candles. This is practically a Bath & Body Works candle. I mean, you've got the 3-wick. If you've ever seen theirs, it's designed the same. It's scary how similar they are, even in scents. So yeah, if you like Bath & Body Works candles, go to Walmart. They have a whole selection. Honestly, I'm switching for 4-something versus 20-something. Can't beat it. I also went through another one. This is one of my favorites. Caramel Cinnamon Roll, also Walmart. This one, I've already started burning like the fall type stuff because it's my favorite. And this is just so sweet and caramely. It's amazing. So I went through those. Incense. This one I got from my friend. She gifted it to me, and it is beautiful. And I can't find it. She says she got it at Whole Foods, but I can't seem to find it at my Whole Foods, so I don't know. Incense I burn in the evenings before I go to bed, and it's part of my gratitude practice. I'll also burn them when I'm upstairs, like if I'm doing work upstairs in the our master suite. But before I go to bed, this is another one. This is the Aphrodisia. This is beautiful. And so I light them right before bed, and in my mind, I list some of the things throughout the day that I was grateful for. And it's just a great way to end the day and to go to bed thinking positive thoughts. Yeah, so these were the 2 that I went through in August. I don't know if that's gonna actually come out right, but this one is, I gotta find it somewhere. All right, so some other fun stuff. As you guys know, a couple videos ago, I talked about my pen ban where I'm not buying any more pens, and so far that has been good. So I've been using up my pens, and so I wanted to show you. I used up one of the dollar store pens. It surprised me. It worked better. This was the gel one. It worked better than I thought. The only thing I did not like about it was it would goop in areas. So I'd be writing and then it would have like a big blue ink gob. I didn't like that. But I will use up the other one, and I don't know that I would I mean, it is $1, but I don't know. Not sure that I would repurchase. So I went through that. I went through a Pilot G207, and it makes me so excited when a pen dies. It used to make me irritated, but now that I'm doing this pen buying ban, when I finish one, it's like, it just makes me so happy, because then I get to pick out a new one, and I know I'm using my pens up, and I'm gonna save these and do a big video at the end of the year, right before I go on a pen buying spree, just to show you how many I've gone through. So this is the Pilot G207, and I used it up, and it was awesome. It's one of my favorite pens. 2 Energels, which you know the Energel Pentel are my favorites, and so I went through a blue and a purple, and I went through a orange highlighter, all in the month of August. So that's 4 pens and 1 highlighter in 31 days. I went through, some of you might be like, wait, how does that relate to writing? Kind of like the candles. Well, the candles, it's part of my ritual. So I get up in the morning, I light this, it's sitting on my coffee table, I grab my notebook, and I start my pages. This is also part of my ritual. This is the Aromatherapy Stress Relief Hand Cream. Because I do write a lot of my stuff longhand, I am very aware of how my hands feel, and so it's very important to me that I moisturize them. I also have dry skin, so this is part of my writing routine. It wouldn't necessarily be part of everyone's writing routine, but for me, every day after I do my journaling pages, it's a habit. And so I went through one of these, and I've got a new, this one, I liked it because it's got essential oils in it, but my husband did not like the scent. He felt like it smelled too chemically, so I will not be buying this hand cream again. Now, for some of the best parts of me being a writer mama, I went through and I did share a little bit of this with some friends that came over, but this is my favorite chocolate, dark and raspberry Ghirardelli. My friend Christine turned me on to this, and I just can't get enough. So I went through 1 bag of these. Now for the fun stuff. As you guys know, I think, because in my past I had a glass of wine when I did a video. So I'm going to share the wine that I went through in the month of August. Because, oh wait, there's another pen. The Bic Z4 Medium in red, which I hated. Love the pen, love how it writes. It's perfect, like, as far as writing, but I could not stand writing in red. Like, it was everything in me to stay with this pen and use it up. So I will not be using red anytime soon. That was the last one I finished up, actually. All right, let me get these ready. The wine that I went through in August. On the warmer months, you will see, this is Foghead. It's a Chardonnay. It was not bad. 2012 Chardonnay Foghead. But it was not amazing either. I am a firm believer that wine is healthy for you, a glass of wine a day, and I know that red is healthier than white. But in the summer, I tend to drink more Chardonnay than I do my Malbec or Cab. Those are my 3 wine favorites. So in the hot months, I typically will drink Chardonnay. And so you'll see, I went through 1 Foghead. This is my favorite Chardonnay that I just discovered in August. This is the Biltmore Chardonnay sur Lys, 2012. I liked it so much that I actually went through 2 of them. And Biltmore is a local to North Carolina, the Biltmore Estates. It's beautiful. If you guys have never been, it is definitely worth taking a vacation and doing the tour. It is just stunning. but they also have a winery there, and their Chardonnay is my favorite. And then the last wine that I finished, this was new. I found this actually at Target, and it had a little sticker that said Rare Find, and it's a 2011, which is my favorite. I love 2011 cabs. Almost everyone that I've gotten that has been a 2011, I've enjoyed. They tend to have a richer, drier taste to them. But I saw this, and I must confess I did buy it because it had the candle on the front, because as you guys can tell, I am in love with candles. This is called Candle Magic. It's the Candle Magic Vineyards. It is woman owned, and this is the 2011 cab, and it is amazing. I actually just repurchased another bottle today, this morning, so you'll probably see that in September's Empties. So that is it. There you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm trying to do some fun, out-of-the-box kind of things. And as a writer mama, wine is definitely wine and chocolate and coffee and candles and books. This is my life. This is, you know, outside of homeschooling, these are my favorite things. So even though this is called Empties, it could totally be my August favorite things. So I am thrilled you guys joined me. I hope you enjoyed this hodgepodge of my life. So yeah, happy September.